Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Alan Simberg, and in today's video and several videos after this one, I'm going to be answering and talking about questions that clients have asked me. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about what is addiction. There's different ways to look at what addiction actually is. The way professionals are taught to define or look at addiction is through certain criteria that's listed in a manual that professionals use. And in order to qualify for the diagnosis of addiction, an individual has to meet certain criteria. Now, the purpose of that is for insurance to be able to pay for treatment. For insurance to be able to pay for treatment, you have to have a diagnosis. Now, another way of looking at addiction is that someone can be said to be addicted if they perform a number of repeatable steps or behaviors that leads to an outcome that is not truly beneficial. Obviously, whenever you're active in your addiction, you're getting some immediate gratification, but the overall effects, especially over time, are usually not that good. So, one of the things that I think is important to keep in mind is that the criteria that's used by professionals is usually, and actually not usually, but actually dictated not only by licensing guidelines, but it's also provided from a medical perspective. When I talk about addiction as being related to a number of steps or behaviors, it's really more a practical way of viewing addiction. And one of the benefits of viewing addiction from a practical perspective is it leads to identifying solutions and strategies for managing the addiction and helping your recovery to have a structure and guideline that can be followed, even though it certainly can be challenging at times to follow it, but it gives you something concrete to have in mind so that not only can you know what to do, but you also know how to do it, which contributes to your recovery being more manageable than if you strictly look at addiction from a medical perspective. And whatever point you're at in your addiction, hopefully in your recovery, don't ever give up. Always keep in mind what you've accomplished, what you want to accomplish, and always do your best to have a plan or a purpose that you will follow that will lead you to having the most fulfilling life possible. And in my next video, I'm going to answer the question, is addiction a disease or a choice?